G'day, we're out here in the mid-Atlantic, 40 north, 40 west, and we're going to show you a course to steer and how we apply that in an offshore situation. Islands of the Azores over there from 31 degrees onto the east. We're here, I've just fixed that by GPS, but we'll take Flores for sake of argument, just because it's nearest. So we've drawn them together. Two arrows to show that's our ground track, but we do have these ocean currents. We see them on the charts. We're going to guess, because we're between the two arrows, we're going to guess that the direction will be between the two. Let's take, for argument's sake, 20 miles. We're going to do a day's worth of calculations. When you're doing your measurements, it doesn't matter if you use the distances off the side of the chart or if you use a ruler. You could use inches, millimeters, whatever's convenient. We don't want it so big that it doesn't fit on the chart. We don't want it so small that we can't see it. So we're going to take a direction like that, and I'm going to use millimeters, okay? Because we like them there, it's parallel to that one. So that's about halfway between them. Overall a favourable current, that's what we like. Then we worry about the speed through the water. Well, the last 2 days, believe it or not, we've done 115 miles a day through the water. Fantastic going. We step that off, yeah, and it happens to be there on the second arrow. That bottom line is our water track. Right? That would be our course to steer, but we've got a wind. We've got a wind coming from the south. I always find it useful when calculating leeway to draw in a wind arrow. And then that makes us think, if this was an estimated position, the wind will be blowing us off course. Because it's a course to steer, we need to head up into the wind. So with the wind behind the beam, I always allow 3 degrees, right? Just remember Sheila Ferguson. But don't forget variation. Do not forget variation out here. 13 degrees over there at Jester, where we are now about 17 degrees. We're going to take a middle value of 15 degrees. Now this is wrong. What we should be doing is calculate the true course to steer, and then we change it every day to take account of the local variation. If we do a constant compass course, we're actually going to be doing a slight curve, but it's only going to be a couple of degrees one way or another. Variation west, I forget the rest. Apply that variation, and then we have the table of deviation. If you don't have a table of deviation on your boat, just use the chart table. And then when you've done all of that, all right, use your plotter. 95, arrow west, 110. That is the course which we give to our helmsman. And then we have a problem, because we don't have a helmsman. We have a much easier way of doing this, okay? The green sheet pulls the tiller to starboard. The red bungee there pulls the tiller to port. Between the two of them, these will take us to the Azores. If they don't take us to Flores, they're probably going to take us to one of the islands, alright? Maybe it'll be a better one. They're bound to take us pretty close, well, 80% certain. And when you get near them, they're big high islands. We'll see them 20-30 miles off. So if it doesn't take us right to the harbour, we'll just eyeball the last little bit. Alright? So all of this chart work and calculations and that, forget it, mate. That's for the classroom. This is proper ocean sailing now.